High tech, low tech, or no tech. Through our hobbies and our passions, the geek comes out in us all.
The world's of geekdom.
I am a geek and I'm proud of it.
Geeks.
Geeks unite.
So let's get those nerds! Nerds! No!
Did you just call me a nerd?
Not all geeks are nerds.
Yeah.
This is Geek Therapy Radio.
What are we waiting for?
And now your mental curator, Johnny Hamburger.
My goodness, I need to cleanse my palate. I just got done watching Jersey Shore, the reunion, whatever the heck it is, with Sarah. And this first segment is just gonna cleanse my palate, bring a little bit of intellectualism into the mix. Even though I'm gonna start off this first segment talking about a movie, talking about Jurassic World, the new Jurassic World movie, it's still gonna be. I gotta demush my brain. But I did have a thought. Oh yeah, welcome to Geek Therapy Radio. I'm Johnny Hamburger, your mental curator. Welcome in. Let's talk about some geeky stuff. Let's be enlightened, at least a little bit, for the next hour. So anyways, while I was watching Jersey Shore with Sarah, I did have a thought, because it was on MTV, and something I noticed during the show is when they would play music during the show, as a bed for the show, they would have the artist information underneath whatever track was playing. And I said, it got me remembering. It got me remembering when MTV used to be music television. And it used to be all about music, and they would play music on the TV. Starting out in 1985, the very first music video on MTV was Video Killed the Radio Star. Video killed the radio star. But it got me thinking, perhaps it's okay that MTV no longer plays music videos? Because think about it. Everyone listening right now, whether you're listening to the podcast, morning, afternoon, or night, or you're listening in the radio for whatever reason, you're driving around right now, Saturday night, perhaps it's okay that MTV no longer plays music videos. Do you know why? Because music sucks now. Music is terrible. Would you want MTV to play non-stop music videos of modern day music here in 2018? I submit that, it's cool with me that they don't. Especially now that there are so many channels available to you. So many channels available to us that do actually focus on music. I haven't even watched VH1 recently, but I would imagine VH1 is rarely showing any music videos anymore like they used to be. By the way, VH1 was better than MTV always. As soon as VH1 came out, it was so much better than MTV. VH1 used to do the behind the music stuff. That was great stuff. So getting back to the point, there's 1,000 channels on TV right now, and there are a few channels that do focus on music, like actual documentaries about B.B. King or Buddy Guy. Let me put a little pin in that Buddy Guy hat for now. Eric Clapton. They'd show old MTV Unplugged videos, documentaries. They're not documentaries, they're concerts, unplugged concerts, like the Stevie Ray Vaughan Unplugged. I can't watch a Stevie Ray Vaughan or listen to a Stevie Ray Vaughan song or see him playing live like on YouTube. I can't watch Stevie Ray Vaughan without getting a legitimate tear in my eye, because he was so good, and he just got taken so soon. August 27th, 1990. But back to the point, there are channels. There's a channel on, we have AT&T Uverse right now, which Uverse sucks compared to Xfinity. I know Xfinity is the devil, but Uverse is not very good. I'm sorry. But there's a channel on Uverse that is good called Axis, AXS, and it's all about music most of the time. I think it changes formats halfway through the day, but at least half the time, it is just about music. It's just documentaries on like old bands from the 60s and 70s and 80s. Recording studios from back in the day, Sun Studios, where Elvis and so many other people recorded. There are channels on TV available to us if you love music and you actually really dig real music. I don't want to see any modern music videos, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people right here, right now. Right here, right now. Beyonce isn't that great. There, I said it. I don't like Beyonce. I mean, I don't have anything against her personally, but her voice is grating. She's not a very good singer. And I know this is Houston, and there's a very, very slim chance that she might hear of this. She might hear the show, or someone might bring it to her attention. But B, I love you as a person. I don't get the music, and I'm not even gonna say the music is bad. I said one time that what's that music video about the girls going out or something? Oh geez, what is it? What they did that stupid dance. She's wearing the black leotard. Oh, sing-a-lit, oh, ding-a-lit. I said something bad about that song once, and my friend Andrew, who is a producer who makes beats, he's like, dude, don't you dare.
Yeah, bite your tongue.
The subject matter of that song is whatever, but he's like, the music producer, the producer who made that beat is a legend. So, like, one of the only people in the world who I thought would agree with me that video's dumb and everything about it is dumb, he's like, no, don't you dare. Shh. He like put his finger over my lips. Shush now.
I agree with you, Andrew.
The music producer who made that beat is a legend, and I can't think of who it is off the bat, but once again, I appeal to Beyonce because I know she's a Houston hero. She born and raised here in Houston. She is a Houston hero. I actually interned at the recording studio, Sugar Hill Recording Studio, where she recorded with Destiny's Child. Rip the other two. But Beyonce went on. I got nothing against you, B, but I don't get it. And it's not just because I'm a white guy.
She's amazing.
Okay. What are her followers and her fans called? What do you call her? Just B?
Or
Honeybees? Beyonce? Just Beyonce? I don't. It's just not my. I have to frame this a little bit to make it make more sense. I don't have anything against people who like Beyonce. Nothing against it. I'm kind of jealous that I'm not as into that music, her music, like everyone else, because I feel like I'm missing out. And I've listened to almost all of it. But
I think it's more than her music.
But let me frame it up a little bit. No, I don't have anything against her, what she represents. She's a powerful woman, and she.
That's what they like.
Okay.
That's what I like.
All right. Is she in a STEM field? Is she doing any sort of science or technology, engineering, or mathematics?
I have not studied her.
No. So it's not really. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to frame up my opinion in context of Geek Therapy Radio, where I am more into older music. Like I just went on a rant about Stevie Ray Vaughan and Buddy Guy and B.B. King and Muscle Shoals and Eric Clapton. Someone who loves all that stuff like I do, it's not so far-fetched to see that someone like me may not be so into Beyonce. Her music. Like I said, Beyonce the person, wonderful. I would love to have her on the show. Beyonce, if you're listening, reach out to me. geektherapy@iheartmedia.com. We play your songs on the beat down the hall all the time. 93.7 The Beat, KQBT. You're on there all the time. You already have some sort of affiliation. I don't know, like everyone is just so goo goo gaga. Lady Gaga. Everyone is so goo goo gaga over Beyonce's music. I'm like, maybe are my ears wrong? Do I hear her? Hold on. Sarah's chiming off in the corner. You might be able to barely hear. She says, do I really not like her music, or do I just like not like her or what she represents? Or
People like her music. Is it her music that they like, or is it what she stands for?
I have no problem with what she stands for. That's what I'm saying, is that everyone loves her music, and when I hear the music, I don't hear anything like objectively bad with it. And she doesn't sing out of key or anything like that. But for some reason, all the ingredients that, like beat, A+, singer, A+, but yet when it comes together, to me, it doesn't, 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 in that situation for me. And that's what I'm getting at, is maybe since millions of people love her, tens of millions, dozens of millions of people love Beyonce and her music, it makes me think maybe I have something medically wrong with my ears that makes it so grating, like harsh. And that explanation does hold some water, because everyone's ears are a little different. There's an app on my phone. I can turn on Dolby Atmos on my phone, the Galaxy S9 Plus, which, by the way, go look at the review on YouTube. I just recorded a very fun review on YouTube for the Galaxy S9 Plus. Anyways, there's an app on the Galaxy S9 Plus where I can turn Dolby Atmos on and off. I think it's one of the only phones other than the Razer phone that has Dolby certification. But one of the settings it has on there is it sets up a profile to the individual user's ears. And it makes me choose. It says, what age group are you in? Like 13 to 25, 25 to 33, and there's like 33 to 65 or whatever, and I'm 34. So what happens when you get older is your bones change in your head. They get less dense. So you hear frequencies more or less as you get older. You hear it different. Everyone's ears are just different genetically. Our ear canals are built different. Our actual eardrums are built different thicknesses, different tensions, and all that. So I wonder if maybe Beyonce's music my claim is legitimate, that I don't like it and it sounds harsh to me, because her voice is harsh to me. Her singing voice is harsh to me. And once again, I feel like I'm singled out. Like, what am I missing? What is everyone hearing here that I'm not hearing?
I feel the same way about Taylor Swift. I think
Okay.
her voice is harsh, but everybody loves her.
I can see that. I do get what you're saying, and I, by and large, don't like Taylor Swift, her music at least, or I have no opinion of Taylor Swift one way or the other. She's not as empowering of a person as I think Beyonce is, as far as a leadership position. I don't think Taylor, if only because of Taylor Swift's reputation precedes her, that she's very finicky when in matters of emotion and love, and she basically dates all these dudes just to break up with them so that she can write songs about them.
That's genius, though. She's making millions by doing that.
Is she breaking hearts, though? Like, are these guys legitimately... I bet she's paying those guys. I bet she's like, look, okay, we're 3 dates into it. I'm counting this official. I'm going to give you 50 G's at the end of this because we're going to break up. That's the way, that's my business model.
They're already famous. They
I'm
already
gonna-
have money.
Did she date John Mayer for a little bit? I have no idea. Anyways, all I'm saying is I heard so much hate either way for Taylor Swift, and then I heard these reviews of her, I don't know if her last album, but the only album of hers that I have listened to is 1989. after, like a few weeks after it came out, and I heard lots of people that I respected, or whose opinions that I valued, say that 1989 is a great album. And it's like, all right, well, if people that I respect are saying that 1989 is a great album, I will get 1989. And I bought and paid for 1989, and I listened to it all the way through, and I'm like, there are one or two songs on here that I like. Not that I'm going to put on repeat, but songs from Taylor Swift on 1989 that I do actually like. By the way, Taylor Swift started out as a country artist. Didn't she win a competition or something like American Idol, or I don't know. No, she's just legitimate. She was a country artist. Anyways, 1989, there's one song, I think it's called Out of the Woods, or Are We Out of the Woods Yet, or whatever. The song goes, out of the woods yet, are we out of the woods yet? It's a kind of a dark, ominous sort of beat. Talking about crashing a car and being at her boyfriend's side, or she's in the hospital or something after a car crash. Are we out of? I think it's that song. Anyways, that one song, light me up. Go to my Instagram or my Facebook and tell me what song that I'm missing, what I'm talking about. But the hook is, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? It's a good song. And I kind of I beseeched myself to come into it hating it, and just to listen to it objectively and just wait for something to catch me or not catch me. And one song in that album at least caught me that it was good. I also liked, towards the end, she does these behind the music type things where she's like, this is where the idea came from. She records her ideas into her iPhone and then sends it to her producer. And kind of the songwriting process. I didn't get to Jurassic Park in this segment. I promise I'll get to it in the next segment. There's more Geek Therapy Radio coming up. Who knows if I'll talk more about music, because I could keep going on and on about this all night if I have to. But anyways, more Geek Therapy Radio coming up. I'm Johnny Hemberger, your mental curator. Stay right here.